Body shaming is not a real thing. You're only making that a concept or supporting it because you feel bad about yourself. What's going on, y'all? It's Mario with the Pessimologist Podcast. Again, remember to find me on all streaming platforms. I'm also on Instagram, YouTube, and what are all the other stuff? I'm everywhere. Make sure you look for my handles in the description. All right, so today I want to talk about a fragile topic, and it's only a fragile topic because of the people who would think I'm wrong for what I'm about to say, right? So there's this concept called body shaming, right? And the most universally accepted, references used with is with bigger people. So here's my problem with that, right? Body shaming is typically, or I'm going to tell you the ways I've heard it, right? So people will say, like, my preference is not a bigger woman, right? So I don't choose bigger women because I don't find them attractive. Somebody could easily be like, hey, Mario's body shaming because he's talking about big girls aren't attractive. I'm saying they're not attractive to me. So next one would be seeing a big person online, or is that the right term? You're supposed to say big person or whatever. There's so many names for everything nowadays. Right. If you see a big person, I don't know, acting out of their proverbial weight class by doing super provocative things, I don't know, and you have a comment about it, it could be considered body shaming. So here's the thing. I'm not going to deal with semantics. I am not getting into semantics about what I am talking about. The main point I am getting into is there are people who are supporting the bigger lifestyle. You have these people that are saying, oh, love me how I am, or accept me how I am, and there's nothing wrong with me. And there's people running around saying that, oh, this person's beautiful and blah. All right, so here's the thing. This is where the conversation starts. Right? So many people say that bigger people are beautiful, right? They'll see, I hate to keep burying this lady, but Lizzo, right? So many people are like, oh, Lizzo, oh, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool, right? If Lizzo's beautiful, you know, she's glowing, she's all this other stuff, would you trade places to be her type of beautiful? Would you want to be her type of beautiful? I'll wait. You done lying to yourself yet? Because listen, the answer is no. And this completely contradicts your stance. And by you, I'm talking about the people who choose to live within this facade of bigger is beautiful. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are like, whoa, Mario's saying big girls aren't attractive. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is there's a standard of beauty that typically says, and not typically, it 100% of the time says that if you are a bigger person, you're not considered attractive, right? I have an episode on season 2 of the Pessimologist Podcast. It is called Conditional Beauty, and it explains this entire what conditional beauty is, and it talks about the standard of beauty. So please go listen to it so you can fully understand what I'm talking about. But I'm about to get back to what I was talking about. So bigger people are not considered are not what's considered attractive. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for you to sit here and say that the bigger is beautiful, you're capping. You're lying. Because if she's beautiful, right? I'm talking about she's through the roof. She's beautiful. She's amazing. Yada yada yada. Trade places with her. You know how many friends and stuff she has? Like how many likes? I mean, like, and alleged friends or followers, my bad, she has on her page. What does everybody say about bigger people, or what does everybody think about bigger people when they get online? Confidence. Let me put this word right here. Confidence. That's what it's all about. Nobody's a big word. There are a higher percentage of people who do not honestly believe that it's beauty. they are talking about her confidence. And here's the crazy thing, right? And look, I'm prepared. I know people are going to sit here and think, oh, Mario doesn't like bigger people or Mario's this and that. That's not the case. And I'm not going to defend myself anymore. If you want to sit here and think I got a vendetta against bigger people, think what you want. You're mature. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. When people talk about Nicki Minaj, when people talk about who else? Beyonce. I hate using just the go-to people, but let's talk about them, right? When people talk about them and their looks, does anyone ever say, yo, Beyonce's confidence? Woo! Man, Beyonce's confidence is something, boy. Nobody does. You know why? Because Beyonce is considered an attractive woman. If Beyonce runs around in a swimsuit, do you think anybody's like, like, no. Do you think anybody's like, she probably shouldn't have that? No. Beyonce is considered attractive by any stretch of your imagination. Beyonce is considered attractive. Why? She has a slim figure. She has a nice symmetrical face. She has nice sized breasts, thighs, the butt. She has all of what's universally accepted as attractive. Nobody talks about her confidence. Why? Because it doesn't need to be a topic of conversation, because Beyonce is considered attractive. Now we roll over to my next point, right? Lizzo. Why do people talk about Lizzo's confidence so much? You know why? I've already said it. It's because she's a bigger girl. She's a big girl. So here's the thing. People know that people don't find Lizzo attractive because she's a bigger person. That's why there's a concept of pretty face, right? Or a pretty faced big girl. That's why that's a thing. Do you think there's a such thing as a pretty faced, nice bodied girl? It's not, because they go together. They go together. But a bigger body with a pretty face? Look, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not defending myself because I already know what time it is, and y'all should know if you can hear what I'm saying. All I'm doing is being objective right now. And in my point. So look, let me finish going, because I don't want nobody out here judging me, right? Here's my other thing with the whole big, obese, whatever situation, right? So for the whole body positivity, right? So the new thing is body positivity. Like, oh, you know what I mean? I love me. I love the way I am. All this other stuff, right? So whoever created that concept, that got you making bad decisions. Whoever created that concept has you thinking that an unhealthy lifestyle is the way to go. Do you know being big is no, or being a bigger person is not what's up? Do you know that? Do you know it has health problems like down the line? Do you know it affects your joints? Do you know it puts strain on your heart? Who is supporting being bigger? Now, and I'm addressing the people who like to, the people who actually do something about it. People, you know what I'm saying, who work out and I don't think those people should be talked about. If they're a bigger person, they're actually doing something about it. I don't think anybody should talk about them. I don't think, even if they are just big and they're just loving it, I don't feel people should, talk about them either. But my point is, those people who are the bigger variety should not be celebrated because they're overweight. Because we are now adding to the problem. Trying to make somebody feel better about a bad decision, not doing anything about being overweight, is a terrible, terrible, terrible concept. Think about that. That would be like somebody who has diabetes. Yeah. Yes, that would be like somebody who has diabetes. And we're just like, man, you eat all the sugar you want, you eat however you want, You know what I'm saying? They need to accept you for the way you are. Blah, blah, blah. Think about that. Is diabetes a good thing? Is being diabetic a good thing? Nah. But we're gonna create a new concept called health shaming. You're health shaming because you're telling me to abide by rules, like to help reduce the effects, or you know what I mean, the risk of being diabetic. It's the same thing. It's not healthy. It shouldn't be celebrated. People shouldn't be picking on people. You're big. People shouldn't be doing that. You see what I'm saying? But they also shouldn't be, girl, or my dog, you big, bro. Who cares, bro? If they don't like you for you, then screw. As long as somebody's approaching the situation the correct way, like myself, and saying that we're not talking about bigger people and saying it's a problem, so be it. All I'm saying is, you all need to stop this nonsense. When I say body shaming is not a thing, it is not. All it is a bandage for a person who is bigger. Let me feel better about myself, because if you talk to me and tell me I need to lose weight, then you're wrong. You're body shaming me. You're not accepting me for how I am. That's nonsense. You want me. Whatever, man. Whatever. Like I said, if they're so beautiful, switch places with them. And you can't switch back to your body. I mean, beauty is beauty, right? I mean, they're beautiful, right? You know what I mean? Oh, you're good. You should see these comments. Boy, you should see these comments. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'm not going to keep going. I'm not going to bury myself. I know whoever's out there is already thinking, even if you made it this far in the video, I know somebody is probably like, man, that Mario. But look, as always, man, look, y'all can find me on all streaming platforms, the Pessimologist Podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. And look, send me an email at thepessimologist@gmail.com if you feel any type of way about this video, or you have something to say, you have anything to add. Or here's the crazier part, right? If you want to be on the podcast, you have something to say, you got something to say to me, it's not an argument. We can talk about it. You can be on my side, you can be on the other side. I don't care. As long as it's healthy conversation, I'm with it. Remember, make sure to find me on all streaming platforms.